Hello, welcome to 16-Bit TV Podcast.
Hello,
Andrew.
How are you?
Yes, I'm very good.
And how is everybody? Everyone else hopefully watching? Say hello.
Yes.
I just said saying if anyone else is watching, say hello. Drop something down in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know what you think, because this is our first podcast.
Very, very, very first podcast.
So have you done some research?
I got my subjects, or my what shall I call them?
I don't know, talking points, I suppose.
Talking points. I think this is one more better word for that.
I know. You got your talkies.
Maybe talkie subjects. Not subjects. What would I call them?
Your tangents.
I know there's a word for it, and I want to hear it right now. Points. No. Anyway, I'll come back to it later.
See if it pops in.
Yes. Yeah, we'll come back. It'll come to me. Right, I got my coffee.
Me too. I've got a drink here.
Nice. Sounds tasty.
Yeah. I'm drinking out of a Sports Direct mug here, so don't worry, I'm not sponsored by Sports Direct. So, I mean, if you want to sponsor this video, Sports Direct, more than welcome to give me a message. But
I got another sponsor too. I got a Pepsi Mac Cherry. Oh dear. Wishful thinking.
One day.
Yes. Oh my God. Big jackets with the sponsors all stamped everywhere.
Yeah. I want to be a sellout. I want to be a sellout too.
I want to be a sellout. Yeah. Anyway, would you like to go first?
Yes, I suppose. Let's go first. Big news this week. I suppose should we start with something positive or something negative?
My opinion is always positive.
Starting something positive.
Yes.
Okie dokie. There's No Man's Sky is getting a free update for the next generation of consoles.
Right. Yeah.
Which is nice.
Is this an update or is it?
It's free if you've already bought it on PlayStation. You get it free on the next generation of consoles like PlayStation 5. I think it's the same with the Xbox. But again, it's nice that they're giving away it for free. I mean, a couple of other game companies have come out and said that they're going to update their games for the next generation of consoles for free.
All right.
But you know, often a lot of time you see like with DLC content and stuff like that, they always charging for it, don't they? Like, I think what one was it that was announced a little while ago? I think Elite Dangerous. It's another one of those space games, and it was. They were sort of saying that they were going to put out DLC content so you can like walk around planets, and there's going to be this massive update. But they're going to be charging for it. So if you already own the game, you got to pay for it. With No Man's Sky, they're only a small team, and you know they're giving it all away for free, which is it's always a positive sign. So I always like to support people like that. So big mention to the people over at Hello Games and No Man's Sky. Keep up with the good work. The game initially at launch, it was a bit of a flop, wasn't it? Like a lot of people didn't like it.
I remember, yeah.
But I think they've worked so hard on trying to make it a better game. And
Yeah.
I think that's a important point. Delay of games. I think sometimes delaying a game is the best idea. I mean, they've delayed Cyberpunk now, I think like 3 times. That's other news for this week, isn't it? Cyberpunk delayed that like 3 times now. But I would rather them delay it another year and then bring out a good game rather than bring out a rubbish game and then people don't want to play it anymore, you know.
Yeah, I know. For sure, the delay is sometimes so important that, like, people don't understand sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into making some of these games. You know, the teams behind them are massive, and with other whole things that are especially going on around the world at the moment, you know, it's not the easiest thing from everyone working from home. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And go on, we'll put it over to you. Do you want you got us to do talking points? Another subject? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I saw about the No Man's Sky. I saw the footage. There was like a bit different. Was the difference between the two? And yes, lots of improvement. It's much more sharper, you know. And you can the field of view is more detailed as well.
Yeah, the drop-in rate looks a bit better, so you can see things like smaller details further away, rather as before. Like, you know, you walk a couple of feet and then a rock like just appears in front of you. So we shall see when it comes out. See how good it is.
I do remember when No Man's Sky came out the first time. Everybody was so hyped up, like gonna be the massive thing, and everybody disappointed. Everybody, oh my god, it's so crappy.
Right, they promised all these things, didn't they? Like before it was announced, and didn't deliver.
They did
really.
deliver. They did deliver afterwards. You know, after a few months or so.
I mean, like you look at the game now, and they've delivered on it and more. And the fact that it's all been free is like, you know, I take my hat off to people. I mean, you know, you got companies like EA this week, for example, getting fined £500,000 for a week for their loot boxes.
Euros.
Yeah.
That's one of my things I'm going to talk about.
But,
I'm going to talk about that.
Go ahead.
So, EA loot boxes. Oh my goodness. Very naughty EA. They've done it again.
Naughty.
Yes, so honestly, I don't know loot boxes in any games, you know. I don't want my kids to play loot boxes, you know, all hyped out. And yeah, they did it again. Loot boxes, and they're gonna have to pay 500,000 euros every week until they take it down. Yeah, so big money, but I think it's disgusting.
I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about time, to be fair, and I hope more countries jump on board. I mean, you know, if a game's free, you can understand why they have maybe loot boxes or loot mechanics or skins and stuff. But like a lot of these games, people paying like, you know, £60 for them, and you know, it's just not good.
But the kids, you know, the young minds, you know, they get all hyped up, you know, on this lottery thingy, gambling. If it was like over 18 game, I wouldn't say nothing much about it,
Yeah,
but
it's adults supposedly spending their money, I suppose. So you can sort of like say, yeah, I can understand. But like you say, these games are aimed at kids, you know.
Yeah.
Or a large percentage of their population are young children. Yeah.
So that's that, and hopefully they will sort it out, and there will be an example.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of that sort of like leads me on to like another story. NBA 2K, they've been got a bit of backlash this week for putting bloody advertising in their games. I mean, you know, I mean, again, you're paying £50 for a game or £60 for a game, and then they put advertising in it. I mean, that's not on. You know, if a game was free, you could understand it. You know, it's like when you download these free games on your phone and you get these adverts that pop up every time you go through one screen onto another screen. You know, you deal with it because you know it's something free, so they're just going to bombard you with advertising because that's how they make their money. But whenever they've already bought the game, they've made their money. You know, it's just it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Do you know what? I tell you what. If they want to put adverts in the game, every time there's an advert, they should make it so I earn money. If they want to pay me adverts, and I don't mind. They want to pay me £5 to watch advert. I'll watch advert. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's not even as if they added an option in so you can say, all right, well, if I pay with advertising, the game's half price, or something like that.
Yeah.
I think they've removed it because obviously EA, going back to EA, they got done for it earlier on this year or last year for the UFC game they brought out. They was putting advertisements in that game. And it's always these bigger companies that have got more money. They're just trying to milk that tiny last little bit.
Yeah. Well, if I may say about the NBA.
Yeah.
It's not the first time. There are actually previous titles, 19, 20. They did the same thing. It wasn't the beginning of the game. It was like 2 months afterwards. So they want to try have a good press,
that's to get around the reviews, isn't it? That is.
Yeah.
People put out a good review for the game, and then I don't know. There's no advertising in this game. 2 months later, a patch comes out for it. Oh, here's all the adverts.
Exactly. and then unskippable ads. So it's between loading times, yeah. This ads comes out, and so. And
surely that's going to affect your loading time as well. They're bombarding you with a bloody ad and your Wi-Fi. Slow down your game.
Apparently, on PCs, the game is faster. Loading speed is faster, yeah. And you can't skip it until you watch it first. So you can have amazing computer, have very nice loading speeds, and you have to wait until advertisement is over. Yeah, it's a bit silly. Yeah. Yeah, I did look into it. I did look into the ABA scandal.
NBA.
And it's not the first time, no. It was 19. I was always 2 months or 1 month afterwards they released it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, well, let's move on to something that's I suppose a bit more positive, I suppose, because
all right, go ahead.
What we got next? Some good news. I suppose it's good news. They're making Assassin's Creed TV series. Netflix has announced.
That's my way. I'm talking about too. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we obviously listen.
I can cross that now. Thank you.
Obviously, we're in the same articles. But yeah, no, Assassin's Creed. I see the movie and I wasn't really overjoyed with it. But again, Assassin's Creed, I think a TV series would do it justice, because it's probably one of those things. Like with storytelling, it's hard to do it justice in 2 hours.
I agree, yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That should be good, because Netflix have already done the Castlevania and The Witcher, and then they've got a TV series that they've made of those,
right? And
they've done really well. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
Yeah, me too. I was watching it a bit and heard somebody talking about it. It seems to be, I think Netflix can do good justice to it. Yeah, I think it can progress very nicely, and these days the writers are much better. I think it's gonna be could be good.
And we'd be interested to wonder where they said it when they said it, though, because Assassin's Creed games have spread over such a long period of time, aren't they now? It goes all the way back to the Greek, so and Egyptians and stuff like that. So would you set it around that? I mean, there's some weird ones set around Russia and China and stuff like that. They could be set around those. I don't know what they're going to set it around with. They're going to set it around Italy or France or. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, you remember playing the first Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah. and you know the way it started. Yeah, the guy put him under something, and he go in memory, go into the in the age of God knows what. Yeah.
They were the Animus and that, I think it's called.
Yeah, did the film went like this route?
It's just I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the film. The film's weird. I mean, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
You just should really go judge for yourself. But like I say, I think it's hard to do something like that justice in 2 hours. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Whatever you're going to do is going to feel rushed.
Yeah, but which approach to take it? Did they take it so they put somebody under? Yeah, same approach. Okay.
Yeah, same approach.
Right. Hopefully they will do a similar thing. So I like the idea of it, like going in the psycho coma, you know, and being somebody else, you know. Yeah, I like that idea.
Also, they've Uncharted movie that's in the making. So I'm wondering.
Uncharted.
You didn't know the game Uncharted, video game.
Okay, I didn't play the game. I heard about it, but I didn't.
It's like sort of like he's like I suppose a male version of Lara Croft, I suppose. The game's quite the game's quite story driven. There's been like 4 games now, I think. 4 games.
Okay, let me have a look quickly.
I think it's 4.
Uncharted video game. Uncharted.
They're brilliant games, they really are.
Right.
I can't remember who they've cast for it. I'm sure they've cast. Is it the one that plays Spider-Man? The young little boy that plays Spider-Man as Nathan Drake? I'm sure they've cast him. Uncharted movie cast.
Yeah, the cast of Uncharted includes Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg.
That's right. Yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah, and Bryan Cranston.
He seems, no offense, like I like Tom Holland, like he's brilliant in Spider-Man, like fantastic.
Yeah,
but
he is.
Doesn't he seem a bit like if you haven't played the games, like he's quite broad and tall, like he's a bit short and.
I actually think
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he's a good actor. Yeah. He's a good actor. I'm interested to see, but he's just not what I'd picture him looking as. I'm sure there's plenty of other actors that would look more like him.
I can see other actors here, and there's Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Oh, what, from Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And other people too. It's quite good cast here. Antonio Banderas as well. Oh. I'm excited for this now.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to see it. I'm not sure when the release date is though. It's probably going to be sometime next year. So, are you into Star Wars at all?
Star Wars, Star Trek, Star Wars.
Star Wars, Star Trek, they're not the same thing, dude.
I know. I am. I've seen the first ones. I've seen basically almost all of them. Me and my girlfriend want to go through them all, one by one.
I watched the new series of The Mandalorian. Have you seen any of that yet?
Right. It's supposed to be amazing. It's supposed to be just straight up good.
It is. It's probably one of the best things to come out of Star Wars in God knows how long, really.
Thank God for that.
But yeah, it's really good. The new series of that started last week. Watched the first episode. It was really good. I suppose that's not video game related. I just thought I'd have to throw that in there. I've got another thing here actually. Milan Djokovic, you know the one that was in Resident Evil movies. You know, Resident Evil.
I really like her a lot. Yeah.
She's there's been spit it out. there's a Monster Hunter film that's being made, and the trailer of that I think dropped the other day. I don't know if you know, but Monster Hunter is a video game. You heard of Monster Hunter? Yeah,
you played it? You and Chris?
No.
No.
I'm not sure if I've played like Shadow of the Colossus or something like that. Yeah, I think that's the one I played. I don't think I played Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it was a video game.
Let's have a look.
They brought out a couple.
Okay, good actors too.
I always liked Milan Djokovic anyway.
Oh, is it out now? Oh, it's coming out.
This thing's coming out. I don't think it's quite out yet. It's probably be out next year. I think there was a trailer for it.
Right.
Which is quite interesting.
All right. Up for this one. Yeah, Monster and her goes together so well. Isn't it?
Yeah, she does. She kicks ass in all the films that she's in. I mean, even back in the day when she was, was it Fifth Element? I think that was the first film she was in. Is it Fifth Element? Milan Djokovic.
Was it her?
Yeah, sure it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it is her.
Yeah. Please help. Was in back of
no, she's great. She's really great.
Multipass. He understands, but baby, it's a multipass. I must have seen the film so many times.
You're talking about films now.
Yeah, I know. It's so going off on a tangent, and
it's not bad though. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I've seen that Fifth Element movie so many times. I'd probably quote you line for line. Right,
she's 44 anyway.
44 now. Oh, she looks good for 44.
Yeah. Go on.
Do you want to do the next story?
Yeah. Yes, I do. So, Mortal Kombat. We got new character in Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
His name is John Rambo.
Oh, they put Rambo in it now.
Yes. Oh my god. If you haven't seen it yet, have a look. It's gorgeous.
Okay, I'll go have a look at the trailer.
Yeah. Oh my god. All his special catchphrases, etc. Oh my god. Excellent fit.
Did he have some good kills, did he?
All the Mortal Kombat characters have a great kills, and he's not an exception. And yeah, I need to get it. I need to play it.
Cool.
My goodness. You know the scene in Rambo 1, was it? Or Rambo 2? When he got this machine gun and starts shooting. Mad, starts shouting. Yeah. It's there. Yeah, it's right there, and excuse me, I'm swearing.
You already got Arnie in it, didn't you? In Mortal Kombat.
Yes, there's Arnold
you can actually
Terminator.
have like Arnie versus Schwarzenegger. That's the fight you want, isn't it?
Yeah, because Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Terminator. We got RoboCop. Oh my god, Mortal Kombat doing very well at the moment, and I'm, as a Mortal Kombat fan, a big fan of Mortal Kombat.
Do you know how much DLC is for that?
Yes, I'm not sure. Not sure.
Oh, no worries.
No.
So, I think they normally charge, don't they, for their players and stuff like that. I'm not sure if there's like an upgrade mechanic in the game where you can like earn currency to try and like unlock them that way. There might be some type of currency, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. Good times, Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like to play a good old fighting game.
We and you should, when COVID-19 comes down a little bit and we're allowed to meet up, yeah. You and me come to my place, and we're gonna play together Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What one? The brand new one.
The latest one. Yeah, brand new one. Yes. It's not brand new now, but it is the latest one.
You buying Rambo?
I can't promise that, but I might just do. I just might do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Heard it here first.
Yeah, heard it here first, please. Anyway, your turn, mister.
What else? Spider-Man, Miles Moralis released a bit more gameplay this week.
The skin.
And yeah, it looks insane. Like they put in all the animations and that.
Yeah,
it looks like the cartoon and that. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, no, that looks insane. Because I've got the last Spider-Man, so I'm definitely going to be upgrading and getting the other one. So be playing that on PS5 when I can finally get my hands on one.
The first look of it, I didn't like it. The choppiness of it, you know? Is it lagging or something? What's going on?
Yeah.
Is it choppy?
It's the art style. Yeah, they get away with the lag. It's the art style.
It's from the film, isn't it?
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a brilliant film if you've ever seen it.
I seen 20 minutes of it, and always testing some film program, you know. And the first thing I played is this film. No, I need to watch it.
Yeah, it is good. There's a sequel coming out, isn't there, to that as well at some point?
Oh, is it? Cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah, go back to you if you want.
All right. Where we are. So we did that, and Cyberpunk. Yes, Cyberpunk. As you know, as you said, it's delayed, isn't it? So, of course, upset I am a lot, but I'm a big boy and I can wait. Yes, and that's fine. Yeah, make it good, Cyberpunk. I remember the first day they announced it, and Keanu Reeves came in and said, "Check this out," you know. Oh, it was lovely. It was amazing, yeah. But it was awful. I didn't like it, the first footage of Cyberpunk, you know?
No,
I didn't.
I think it took a little bit for it to grow on me. First, I wasn't that fussed about it. But once I heard more about it, I mean, you know, the thing is, the people that make the game are the same people that made The Witcher. So the game should be good. Do you know? They've got
my main problem was
beforehand.
My main problem was the people, how they look all beefed up and all bulky and stuff, but they improve on it. Or maybe I get used to it. But
yeah, they all look like beefcake, don't they?
Yeah, all of them, like most of them. But they improve on it already. So the graphics are better already, much better. Huge difference between the graphics. Always beginning now. So graphics are improved. All the other styles are improved. Yeah, so I'm glad to hear. And now I like it. When I watch the teasers and stuff, the gameplays is much better now. A huge difference, actually. So I'm much more excited for the Cyberpunk.
Well, hopefully, 10th of December. Hopefully.
And what I'm most excited about, the map is quite big, apparently, yeah. But it was not that big. But what they said the game is more dense, you know. So there's levels.
Yeah, they're saying like it's very vertical. So they're saying there's a lot of levels you can explore each thing, which would be interesting because I've heard so many games claim things like that before, saying, "Oh, all the buildings you're going to be able to go in, and like you get you can go in like 1% of the buildings. The rest of them are just like, you know, husks or just rooms that you can't get into." Do you know? Right. Yeah, should be very interesting to see to see how true they are to all the hype, because unfortunately Cyberpunk is another one of those games that if it's not good, the hype of it is going to kill it, where people are going to come out and play it and be like, well, that was rubbish. So I think that's what, another reason why they've delayed. They don't want to be the new No Man's Sky.
Right. No, I got a good feeling about this one. Good feeling about this one.
No, me too. It's going to be. I think it's going to be one of the last really big games of the console, of the PlayStation 4. And considering it's going to be on PlayStation 5 as well, which is even better.
Yeah. No, good. I'm pleased to hear all this stuff. Yeah.
But yeah,
your turn.
I was about to say, to link it on to that, they're not the only people that have announced a delay this week. Destruction All-Stars is a game that's supposed to be one of the release titles for PlayStation 5, but unfortunately it's been delayed until February. But the good news is that it's going to be free with PlayStation Plus apparently. So I think it was like one of these. I was just only seen a trailer from it, and it looks like a destruction derby type of game. But like when your car gets out, you can sort of like run around and still like interact or something. I don't know if you can get killed like when you're running around, but the gameplay looked quite interesting. And it's free to play. I don't see why not. I'm definitely going to be having a go at it when it comes out.
Right, even on PlayStation 4.
No, I think it's PlayStation 5 exclusive. So whether they'll have a PS4 version, I'm not sure. Maybe if it, goes viral, maybe.
Yeah.
Like some of these games they do.
You have interest, yeah.
Trouble is when they go viral straight away, you just can't play them straight away. It's like when what's the one? Fall Guys this year. When that went viral, when that first came out, trying to load up the game was a nightmare. Just kept crashing.
Crazy,
because they everyone, being bombarded.
Disconnected.
Yeah, disconnected. Struggling to find players. It's like, well, there's about 1 billion people trying to play this game at once.
Yeah.
And their computers must have melted down. They've gone out to PC World and ordering no more, a bunch more.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, that's another fact as well. I mean, it's interesting to think, obviously, like Cyberpunk is going to be one of the biggest games coming out this year. But two of the biggest games that have come out this year are quite small games, really, when you think about them. Fall Guys was done really well. And the other one, it wasn't out this year, it came out in 2018, was that Among Us. That's gone quite viral. A lot of people are playing that now. It's nice to see sometimes these smaller games company getting a win, It's a win for the underdog.
Well, about Among Us, really, it was streamers and the online celebrities bring it out, only thanks to them. Otherwise, I wouldn't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, the game's been out since 2018, so I think it took something like that, and people were looking for something new to play, and especially where you've had a lot of games being delayed and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. Oh yeah, Among Us have a little hack there, isn't it? Somebody hacked it, and people just floating in space for no reason.
Yeah, I see a little video of that. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah. Oh, somebody also was trying to publish some politicians, Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It was an American politician, I think it was, wasn't it, for the general election. They were trying to get people to vote. They got a bunch of big streamers in, like that chap Septiceye and people like that. And but yeah, it's insane. It's insane the way you wouldn't have thought like politics and streamers go together, but why not? I suppose. If it raises awareness of important issues, then I'm all for that.
Yeah.
So.
I think you get. I think it's positive. Positive. If I start, well, it depends who you are and which of the, Like example, if I was a politician, I was trying to get myself out there, I'm professional myself in the game. I'll get like bad,
I don't necessarily mean like bring the politics into the game, so you sit there just talking about politics. But what I mean is like if you've got like a politician like that person did, like people that might not have been involved in politics might have taken a bit of an interest for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I mean that's what is important. I mean, you know, I know a lot of people think it's not important to vote, but like when you see the amount of people that don't bother voting and things like that. I mean, there's a lot of people over the world that will die, you know, have died to try and get freedom to vote, and people can't even be bothered to vote. So, you know, I think the more people that vote is the better.
Of course, I think everyone should vote regardless, you know, because.
Well, that's how. I mean, you know, everyone's brought up differently, but I was always brought up with the thing: if you don't vote, you can't complain.
Yeah,
you know?
But that's all exactly. That's my opinion
and
too.
And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Right. If I may say, delay.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 delay.
Yeah.
We got. Well, first of all, about Far Cry 6. Yeah. When I saw the first trailer about it, and I saw one of my new favorite actors from Breaking Bad.
I can never pronounce this bloke's name. What's his name?
Okay. Let's check it out.
I'm absolutely terrible with names.
Far Cry 6 cast. Alright. We got this guy. His name is... Just a moment.
His name is
Giancarlo Esposito.
Esposito. Cool. Oh, it's Italian.
And
okay.
I'm not sure, but now when I put it in Google Translator, it automatically detected
I don't think it's Italian.
It's Italian. So let's have a look. Main point is here. He's a great actor. Maybe honestly, he's a great actor, and I love him, and I want to see more of him.
Yeah, he's good in Breaking Bad, and he's also in that Mandalorian, which I was talking about earlier. So.
You mentioned that, actually, yeah. What was the Mandalorian? Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is he in it?
Yeah. He shows up right at the end of the first series.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's his role there?
You find out, but he obviously works for he works for baddies. So. Works for the Empire.
Okay, can I talk about him a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's his name again? Giancarlo Esposito.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous actor. Absolutely. His performance is Breaking Bad, but also related to Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
and
good.
Seeing him in Far Cry 6, and it took his style, like I can't even say mafia style, but you know, like the leader, you know, some bad leaders, you know, like with sort of power.
Yeah, he plays. Okay,
have you seen? Yeah, he plays so well. Have you seen the trailer for Far Cry 6?
Yes, I've seen the
trailer
for Far Cry 6. Yes.
Okay, so have you seen his son? He took the grenade, you know.
Yes.
And it got choice, you know, and the crowd of people down there, you know.
Yeah, and you don't know, you think he's gonna throw it or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness! Oh, how powerful is that?
It's like you got a throw it, boy.
This guy is a really powerful character, and he can bring it. He can deliver, and he can bring it anytime.
Yeah. Well, he's just the new one in a whole line of bad guys from Far Cry. Some of the bad guys have been quite cool in some of the Far Cry games. They're always a psychopath, really, aren't they? They're always a psychopath. What's something not right? The last one you had the religious guy, didn't you? One with the tattoos.
Yeah.
The night before you had the geezer on the island with the mohawk.
Right.
That's number 3. No, number 4 was the guy in the purple suit, wasn't it? And white hair.
You're right,
pink suit, like Pinky's purple suit thing. Trying to walk around look like a blonde version of the Joker or something. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Was it number 4 you're saying?
Number 4, yeah.
Alright, yeah. Yeah. Number 3 was
I think I prefer sometimes I think I prefer like the earlier types of games because that's what I enjoyed about Far Cry. Some of the other ones they start to get a little bit silly with some of the missions and some of the aspects of the game. Like, you know, where you're like tripping out and like fighting spirits and God knows what else.
Yeah, Far Cry have lots of history. Long history of type of games, you know.
But I still always come back and play them. I mean, I played Primeval, the last Far Cry 6. I didn't play the one after that was New Dawn. I think Far Cry New Dawn. I haven't played that. Yeah, whether I'll ever go back and play it, I don't know. Because I think it was just the same map as it was number 6, but it was just like redone over. Like made it look all different.
Yeah.
And I did new things and took stuff out, you know, like they do. But I felt it was a bit of a lazy game. I think it's still got quite good reviews though. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. The troubles with some of these games, where they bring one out every year, it can get a bit like, oh, they brought another one out. Oh, they brought another one out. You know, Assassin's Creed has got into that. We talked about Assassin's Creed earlier. Some of the Assassin's Creed games have got into that habit, haven't they? You know, it looks like it's
last minute decisions, you know.
Yeah. It's, oh, where shall we do it? London. All right, we'll do it in London. Cut and paste. Oh, where are we going to do it now? You know, we do it in America. Cut and paste. You know, it's like they were bringing one out every year at one point. Assassin's Creed games. I swear there was. But I think it's only now that they've slowed down. Like with the new one that they're bringing out, Valhalla. I think it's going to be over. The course of 2 years. This one's going to be out, and there's 2 DLC contents planned for it. I think one's supposed to be set in like the underworld or something like that, like Valhalla or wherever it is, where the Vikings gods are and all that lot. And the other one is supposed to be set in Paris or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think they're putting more work into the game now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, much more work. You know, even like little Easter eggs, you know, and stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like we were saying earlier, I'd rather wait another year to get a good game than get a bad game.
Yeah, Far Cry, it's interesting. They actually went different routes, you know, so many times, you know. They tried to, when multiplayer was like started to get unpopular, so they tried to do it with number 3, like differently than other people, you know. Then we got to Far Cry Primal, you know, huge diversion from Far Cry. It was good, isn't it? Primal was not too bad.
I really liked Primal. I thought it was quite unique, actually.
Yeah, it was very unique.
It's cool. You had no guns. I think the only thing you had was a bow and arrow. I think.
Yeah.
Also,
number 2.
Go on.
Sorry. You remember number 2 when it first came out, or before it came out? Really, it was all hyping it so highly.
Yeah, number 2.
Burning grass, you know.
That's the one. That's the one where you
growing trees, you know. All this mud, all this malaria you have to deal with.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the one where you got malaria, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep giving yourself injections, and the one where you had to find those bloody diamonds with your walkie-talkie, and it would flash green.
Oh right,
pull your walkie-talkie out. How do you put the pipe?
No, I think it was like a little radar for that.
No, I was sure you had that thing you pulled out and had like a green light on it that flashed. Like, so when you pointed, like you turned around and pointed towards the thing, it would stop flashing, and it would like the closer you get to it, it would flash faster, and still the light until the light was on, and it'd be like, yeah, it's somewhere in that direction. And then you'd have to find it.
Right. Was it like green light? I think.
Yeah, like a green light on the walkie-talkie. It's like kind of like the walkie-talkie thing that you put.
All right, yeah, it's the display. I bought it up just now. Yeah, so it looked like a walkie-talkie anyway, but with the display on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little radar, my opinion, really.
Yeah, I think it was more of a like a radar, like an Alien versus Predator radar, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little display.
Like that. It just sent out a ping, and it just let dots down on this like little square. There was no actual map on it.
Yeah, there's a little map there.
Is there?
Yeah. Have a quick look if you like.
I'll have to search it.
Yeah, I just wrote Farcry 2 Diamonds and got into pictures.
Cry 2. Right in the right words.
Anyway.
Diamonds. Images. Alright, I suppose you did get a bit of a map. That's the second one though. I'm sure that's the second one. On the first one, or maybe it's number one that you got the thingy.
I don't know about that. I didn't play much. I played a little bit of it, but yeah.
Far Cry 1.
Far Cry 1 Diamonds.
Far Cry 1 Diamonds.
I don't think there was any diamonds in Far Cry 1.
No diamonds in Far Cry 1.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Let's change subject, please.
I'm probably maybe I'm remembering a different game. The old memory's not
Besides
what it used to be.
So it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want. Unless you want to link it over to, I think I've got another delay. If you want to get all the delays out of the way.
Alright, go then.
One more delay. Rainbow Six Quarantine has been delayed as well.
Quarantine. Ooh. Nice title.
Yeah, well, I think the Rainbow. I've never really been that into the Rainbow games, to be fair. I know the community in it is quite tight knit, and they're quite like, take the game quite seriously.
Yeah, the first ones, the Tom Clancy Rainbows.
Tom Clancy,
yeah. The first ones, it was actually quite nice. I remember trying to play some of them, and you got all these gadgets you can use and stuff like that. And yeah, I actually enjoyed that. But I was trying to play the online version, Rainbow Six Saga or something like that.
Oh right, okay.
Or Sench, is it?
I'm not a big fan of the games.
Something like that, yeah. You got two teams, yeah. Each team have 4 people in it, I believe. And you have to. One is hiding a bomb, terrorist, and the squad, to go get it and deactivate it, yeah.
Oh, like a siege.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, and I was playing for like a half a day, trying to get myself into it. I was doing very badly in it, and the people just started calling me what do you call me? Something rude, yeah. And I was like, oh my god! So I was upset. So I shot one of my teammates and logged out. So no, I don't want to play the game again. But maybe in the future I will. But yeah, if you have your personal mates playing it, it'll be probably different. But
do you know what? No. I mean, I'll tell you what. Like, I have noticed, like, I mean, it doesn't matter whatever game you get, you always get these die-hard community of people that are just, arseholes to any new people that play the game because they think they're the best or whatnot like that. So, you don't just get it in that game. I've had experiences of that. So,
if you don't do it right, you're rubbish to us.
Yeah. What do you mean you got a job and don't sit here and play this game 24 hours a day?
Yes.
Why are you not as good as me?
We have no lives.
Yeah. We have no lives.
It's very important to me.
It's like that episode in South Park where we'll sit there playing the game, getting fat. Yeah. Man.
Good stuff. South Park. Okay, I need to write it down because I want to talk about South Park a little bit. Not now, but in a little while.
I was going to say, I don't think there's a game coming out.
But yeah, anyway.
Oh, maybe there is. Okay. Let me Google it. But I won't. Go on.
Okay. So, any more delays before I start?
Not that I can see. I don't think I might come up. I might see one more that pop out, but I think I'm done with the delays.
All right. So, it came out a week or there was a little hints a month ago almost. This new Mario Kart game. Have you heard about it?
Okay. No, to be fair. I haven't heard.
So you buy a box, a huge box, and in the box you got a little toy cart, a little toy cart with Mario on it, yeah. And it's on top of it is a camera on top of it,
is this the thing where you've seen people running it around their living room and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh my goodness. Linus was playing with it. He took it to the next level. Yeah. And he built ramps and stuff like this, and you had to manually drive it first, then you can play the game, it's so good. It's so lovely.
What happens if you live in a caravan?
Repeat that?
So what happens if you live in a caravan? What happens if you live in a caravan?
Right. Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I didn't hear you first times. I was misunderstanding you. What you said.
Oh, okay.
What about it?
You can't use it, can you? So you need floor space.
You can.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but okay.
If you sit,
anyway, doesn't matter how big or small you got. You can.
Okay, you can still use it.
Yeah, you can map it the way you like it. It doesn't matter. There's no limits.
Cool.
Well, there's our limits, but you can.
Well, you know what I was going to say. Well, you know what the online community is like. Imagine they're going to come up with some insane levels and insane courses that people make at home. Some like Mr. Beast is going to make a video or something.
Yeah, you know Linus? Guy called Linus?
No,
this one guy about computers and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So because it's huge YouTube channel about computers and what technology. Yeah.
Okay.
So recommend you to watch him. Highly recommend you to watch him. Anyway, he took it next level, and in the future I want to get this game. Okay. So you got Luigi and Mario, and if you ever played Mario Kart, so you can collect coins, mushroom, power-ups,
Yeah, I've played. Of course, I played Mario Kart before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so all this stuff is in it. So if I attack you with a like a turtle,
Yeah.
So your other card will slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah, well, what I like about those is I suppose they leave it open to people to create the levels and the games and the content, which is nice because you see like with some of these games like what's the one that came out a little while ago, Dreams. It's one of these ones that come out, and it was where they give you all these tools to make your own game. And people have made games and like virtual environments, and I think they've even put like a VR update in it now, so you can play it in VR. But it's absolutely insane. You think to the level that people go to making the content, and a lot of time the content is far better than the content that the game manufacturers make. You see, it's like some of the how original people have got and how creative people have got with the tools they're given. That'd be interesting to see, because that's what the game is, right? Isn't it? So people can make up their own levels and stuff, isn't it?
What do you mean? Where? In Mario Kart?
Yeah, always what we talk about.
Yeah, I know, but it's Squad Dreams just now. Yes, on track, like you can draw a picture of a car, and basically that's the line you got.
Yeah.
Yes, quite good. I'm pleased to see that from Nintendo do something like that, because especially at these times, people stay in, so kids can start use the living rooms, be more active. Yeah, it's a bit expensive though. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all.
No.
No, it's like I'm guessing now, like as 50, 60, 60 pounds to get the toy car, and plus you need to you have to switch,
Yeah.
as well to operate it.
Well, you hadn't if you know that, but I just announced Nintendo Direct just announced that Hitman 3 and Control are going to be streamable on the Nintendo soon.
Cloud gaming, yeah.
So, yeah, which is interesting, because I think that works when you're in a place that's got good internet, but sucks when you're in a place that's got, it's all dependent on where you live, that type of thing. But yeah, I think it goes to show that, what was the one that came out a while ago? It was Stadia, wasn't it? That was the whole streaming thing. What they're trying to do, everyone else can emulate. All the other consoles can emulate. So, I mean, my predictions is that some of these games are going to get far too big for you to store on your console anyway, so you're going to have to stream them anyway. Do you know? So I think the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox, the new Xbox, all that's going to be doing exactly the same thing for games in the future. You're just going to be streaming from some massive data server where all the stuff's like kept.
Yeah. Well, it can take lots of different ways, and as you know, I like the idea of cloud gaming and stream gaming, stuff like that. And if you remember, I was playing the Google GeForce Now. You can. I played Tomb Raider with no lag whatsoever. I can't detect anything like that. And Microsoft has released their own cloud gaming, which is very, really nice. Especially when you own the what's it called, Game Pass.
Yeah.
So tons of games you can play just instantly, just without any installation. Yeah, and just
that's what you want.
Try out. Yeah.
I mean, how often have you gone to try and play a game and be like, oh, I can't play this tonight because you got to bloody give it an update.
Decision, really.
You know what I mean? What was the one a little while ago? Oh, isn't it? I think it was this week that they said about it. Yeah, I think it was this week. Someone said about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's the new Black Ops that's going to come out. It said that
250 gig, yeah.
250 gig. Do you know what I mean?
It's insane.
250 gig. That's insane. That's it's unacceptable. It's not fair. It's not right.
It's like how
one
console, one game.
One console, one game. That's it. Buy a hard drive, or I don't know. Right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you see the site. I don't know that much about programming games and stuff like that. Someone might say to me, "Well, you know nothing," which I don't. But you see people put bigger projects together, it seems to be bigger games together with much smaller sizes of files. I don't see why they have to be so big. It's got to be, I don't get it. But if that's the way of the future for games, then we're going to have to stream them all. That's what I'm saying. We're definitely going to be streaming everything.
Yeah, it looks like going that way direction. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, the internet speed's going so high right now. Like the 5G is insane speeds.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. But again, that's where you live, in it. And when you live out in the sticks in the country, you ain't getting anywhere near that. And no telephone company is going to implement it for you.
That will improve as well.
Well, you never know. You never know. What's his face? Elon Musk with his internet satellites. Maybe they might be faster. Eventually.
It was all heading the right way.
Yeah. It was more about getting coverage for everyone and equal coverage for everyone. Yeah. That's what that's about, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Trying to get it so people can get coverage, like when they're in the middle of nowhere, without having to build hundreds of miles of line. Yeah. What else in other news? I'll try to say his name properly. Hideo Kojima has confirmed he's working on a new project. The bloke that made Death Stranding and Metal Gear Solid. I've just completed that Death Stranding. Haven't I? Just got to the end of that on the playthrough on the channel. So if anyone wants to go back and watch, I couldn't make heads or tail of the storyline of that game. But yeah, it's a completely unique game and a unique environment. So and he said that this other one's going to be like the same, quite unique. So I wonder where he's going to go. I think it's space related. I think he tweeted out a photo of, or someone tweeted out a photo of looked like an astronaut or something.
What's it called?
I don't know what the game's going to be called, but the bloke that makes it is Hideo Kojima. He's announced he's working on a new project. I see. Can't remember where I see it, but yeah.
Sounds promising. Sounds very promising, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, he's a good maker of games, I suppose. I know he wasn't the only person working on Death Stranding. There's 100 other people working on it, but I did quite enjoy it. What else? I've got a story I want to say for the end. One thing I'm waiting to hear for, I did want to mention it, but I can't seem to find any release date. It was supposed to be like this year, but a game is supposed to be coming out called Mutant. I don't know if you heard of this.
Bio what?
Mutant. It's like an action RPG where you sort of create a character. It's like an animal, and if he's bulky, he's moves slower and does more damage, and if he's smaller, he sort of moves more quickly and does less damage and things like that.
All right.
But yeah, when I was searching on the internet, I think I might leave a link down to their homepage. Might leave a link down to. But it was supposed to be released, and I've heard nothing from them, so I don't know whether that is going to get delayed or not. But yeah, that looks interesting. I certainly want to play that when it comes out. The art style of it looks quite weird.
What's it called again?
Mutant.
Mutant. I think I've seen. No. Sorry. But this reminds me of another game I was. Do you remember me and you was watching some trailers quite back? No, way back, but and there was like upcoming games, and there was like one creature like this, jumping tree to tree.
I think that might have been this game. I think that might have been this one. Yeah. But they've gone quiet. A lot of studios have gone quite quiet recently.
Right, aren't they?
No. I mean, what's that other one?
Yeah.
I can't remember what was supposed to be coming out. Beyond Good and Evil 2. We've been waiting for that for ages. Whether it's ever going to come out, I mean, I think it's going to be a next generation release. Clearly, that's what they were holding back for. But yeah, we shall see.
Yeah. Right. We haven't mentioned much Xbox here, and I got quite nice, not nice, but quite a funny thing lately is going on. Xbox fridge.
Oh right, yes, you said, yeah, okay. You mentioned something to me about this the other day.
Yeah. So they gave few celebrities, a full size of the new console. Because there was a memes going on, like it looks like a fridge, or looks like a this and that. Yeah. Saying the PlayStation have lots of them. Yeah. But they actually went out and made a fridge.
Nice.
So Snoop Dogg got one, and other ones, lots of celebrities got one, and you can. They say you can win one as well from them.
Are you sure it's not a mask just because they wanted to bolt on a cooling system to it?
Nah. The PlayStation looks like it. Yeah, don't cuss the Xbox.
I'm only joking. I was just saying to you. I was saying to you like the other day. Well, I think you might be saying to you said to me, "What are you like? You're more of a. I'm more of a PlayStation, and you're more of an Xbox or whatnot."
Yeah.
But ideally, I'd have both if I could afford it.
Yeah, exactly. That's true, though. It's very true. Yeah. Yeah, that's my problem because I like the feel of the look of the PlayStation controllers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I prefer the Xbox controllers. I feel like they're better structured.
Yeah.
But
I suppose each their own. I suppose
the both are good. Both are good. You can't say worse or I want to have better ones.
They've both pretty much got a format that they've stuck to for ages.
Yeah,
haven't really changed, just slightly altered. So I think the controllers, the way they are, they're here to stay. Unless we get some revolutionary person bring one out, which people go, oh, I never thought of doing that. Maybe.
Also, we got the Nintendo as well here.
Yeah.
So we can't forget Nintendo because they're doing big stuff in a small format,
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they're gonna compete in the future. Like in the future. But yeah.
Yeah.
We shall see. I mean, I think they're always going to be around because they're like they're a family console, aren't they? Everyone likes a Nintendo in the house. But yeah, the thing is they have so much control over the content that comes out on their platform, and they have so much. They've copyright, or not copyright. They've got so much intellectual property. It's unreal,
Yeah.
Like you think, it's a lot.
Now Nintendo, most of the games of Nintendo are very deep. It sounds like a silly Mario game, but it's much more to it than just run through it. If you look closely, there's lots of Easter eggs, little secret paths.
I won't knock them. I mean, a lot of the content that's on Nintendo is content that's made really well. I can't knock that.
Yeah, they got big history.
I mean, again, if I had the money, I'd have a Nintendo Switch as well. But hey-ho, one day.
For sure.
One day, I can always dream.
Come on.
But
I think I will say something controversial, yeah. But I think if Nintendo really wanted, they would drown both Xbox, Microsoft, all down, yeah. But that's my opinion. I'm going to end it there. I will not talk about it. Yeah, I don't hear about it. But if they really want to, but they don't want to, because competition is very important, and they know it. You know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, imagine it was only PlayStation, yeah?
The trouble is Nintendo, like, the Nintendo Switch is like, it's a fantastic console, and you can't knock it. It's brilliant. But for the time that it come out, you would have expected them maybe to bring out something a little bit more powerful. That's what people were sort of like, you know, a lot of gamers, you know, they love the Nintendo and everything, but, you know, there's a lot of games that you can't play on the Nintendo because Nintendo can't cope with them, you know, or if you do, you have to, you know, downgrade the graphics or downgrade the game or whatnot. You know, you have to make, you know.
But if you're making games for the consoles, that's a totally different story again, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah. Again, I'm not into. I don't go making games. I don't know what you go about making a port for the game. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot more than a copy and paste. You know.
Yeah. My screen's shut down. Right. So one more game, if I can mention.
Yeah.
The new Crash Bandicoot 4.
Oh, okay.
Had you heard about that?
I thought that was already out.
The
one in time, isn't it?
Crash Bandicoot 4. Have you seen the trailers? Have you seen footage of it?
Yeah. I did want to get it, but like first I wanted to buy the remastered ones. I haven't got those yet. I wanted to buy the remastered because he had 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. And number 4 is made by the same people.
So after so many years, they released a new one, yeah, and I'm very happy for it. And it looks fantastic to me.
Yeah. I do like Crash Bandicoot, and what's the other one? Spyro. I used to like those.
Oh, Spyro, yes. Yeah, for sure. There was I have no more to discuss. Do you?
Yeah, I have a few things.
All right.
My voice going there. Yeah, I have a few things. Right, what have I got here? All right, PlayStation 5. There was some faceplates. You know, it's got changeable faceplates. You can take the faceplates off it and stuff. Yeah. So there was a company out there that went up selling faceplates for PlayStation, like different coloured ones and different designs and stuff that you could buy. PlayStation have shut them down. Whether they're going to come to a deal or whatnot, I mean, I think they're going to have to, because either way, people are going to be selling them on eBay or something unlicensed anyway.
For sure,
you can 3D print anything this day and age. So it's just a matter of time before someone signs a deal with them. And because they used to have faceplates with the Xbox 360, I think it was. You could change the faceplates on that one.
Right.
So yeah. Be interesting to see what
that's
designs
shame
people
though,
come
isn't
up
it?
So it's a bulky console, so some nice faceplates on it. I mean, like, I do like the white and the black. I think it looks quite cool and that, but it's going to stick out like a sore thumb wherever you put it. You know, and as slick as it is, it's massive white and it says "I'm over here." You know, so maybe something.
What do you think about then shutting them down? You know.
I suppose. I think I hope they just haven't completely shut them down. I hope they're going to speak to them and be like, well, if you've gone to the work of being the first on the scene and not, we might partner up with you and make it okay so you're licensed to sell them. But I think the worry is if someone's bringing out something like that and it's not to their product standard or some crap, you know, they're going to see your console catches fire and you've put one of their faceplates on. They're going to be like, oh, well, you wasn't using our faceplates. You were using one that you bought and it caught fire. Do you know what I mean? It'll just be some get out clause, you know, that they'll put on. If you use any other faceplates that aren't PlayStation ones, you know. I know it sounds silly because it's on the outside, but you know how some of these companies can be like. I mean, I remember. I think it says on a lot of the consoles that you get now. If you open it up, you void the warranty. So,
do you know? Is it easy to change its faceplate, or is it hard?
From a video that I've seen, it looks quite easy.
Right.
Yeah, it looks quite easy. It looks really smart the way they design a console. They really put some effort into it.
I think
say a little bit more than Xbox have. Like with theirs, just looks like a fucking cube, big rectangle there sat in a room. Right. I mean, it's smaller than the PlayStation, so I suppose that's a good point. But it looks more like one of those Siri boxes in the corner. Giant Siri box with an X on it.
I'm thinking like PlayStation already have a plan to bring out huge collection of faceplates, and they just saw them like no, not allowed.
Not allowed. No.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they always do it, don't they? Always do it. They don't like people selling their stuff because when they can make money out of it or a percentage out of it, even if it's just on paper, like, we take 1% or 2% of your sales. Or you have to pay us X amount each year, and you can sell them. You can put stickers on it too. You can put some nice stickers. Yeah. Like skins, I mean, you probably can't see it now. Look, I'll show the camera. But my friend, I don't know if I should say his name. I say his gaming name, Nico 911, I think it is, or 991. He's made this controller thing. It was in No Man's Sky, but it's just like little sticker things that he printed off. They went around. They went around the controller bit here. What am I going over there? Here, and here, and and here. It's all folded away now where I've played it. But you see, when it was first done, it was like, that looks really unique, and that's just something that he'd done at home. So with the technology in that now, they can't get around people personalising their stuff like that. Yeah. Obviously, I've been trying to get hold of a PlayStation 5 at the moment. Can't get hold of one anywhere, unless if I want to risk rebuying one on eBay, which no thank you. Right. And obviously, I'm not sure if the Xbox is sold out. I haven't tried to get an Xbox, but there is another console coming out. November.
Console?
There's another console coming out. If you've not heard of the new console coming out? Coming out November the 27th.
From who?
2020, this year. By Atari.
Who?
By Atari. Atari making a console.
Do we have a delay here? I think we have a delay.
Maybe. No, I was winding you up. Oh. Okay. Atari VCS, it's called. And it's going to cost more than a PlayStation fucking 5. It's going to cost about $300. It's going to cost $300. It says it's $399 on their website.
Okay.
And basically.
Wow! Oh my goodness! I'm on these searches right now.
Yeah, Atari VCS.
I never heard this from anyone.
No. Yeah, well, I'll drop a link in the description if no one's heard. And
Atari new website. Console.
Yeah, I was like, no way, overpriced. I think for what they're trying to charge for it.
Maybe they got a good reason for that.
I don't see why. If I play Atari games, come on, you probably get every Atari game on a mobile fucking phone.
I mean, the old Atari games.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've not read too much into it about like what's on it, but yeah, I know it's out on the 27th and it costs $399. It's called the Atari VCS.
I'm on the website now. Yeah, you can pre-order it. Mm-hmm. It costs $400, $399.
Yeah.
And
otherwise, it could come up here. I just ticked on the website as well. It's like some type of Atari supercomputer. Play, stream, create, connect, develop new TV-based games and apps for yourself, your family, and share with the Atari VCS community. Stream, watch your favorite web-based streaming videos and entertainment, and play games at up to 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. Atari games are going to look shit. Discover new and classic games on Atari's new open platform powered by AMD Ryzen with Radeon graphics technology. And Connect, Atari's first connected device, opens new possibilities to play with friends and publish your creations as part of an expansive community of gamer fans and developers. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't think they're going to be outselling PlayStation and Xbox though.
Obviously not.
Not at that fucking price.
But it's very pricey, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how much was that like retro console that you got for? I know you can't create your own stuff on it, but like the retro console that you got for the Sega, but the retro console that you got for the Nintendo Mini that you could get, stuff like that.
It's like £50-60, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'd expect it to be. Like maybe 100 and something at max, but like 300. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you're going to go buy one. Would you buy one? If I had the money, I'd give it a go. But it's clearly not something. I'd rather get an Xbox.
Don't know what to think of it, honestly. Like they got lots of good games, you know. Like I mean, like retro games, of course, yeah. And they got a huge library of it. But you know, Space Invaders, you know, also lots of games, yeah. As a fan of retro games, I love it, yeah. But the price is high. My goodness.
Yeah, I can't, like, you know, what do you get with it? You get ATAR VCS 8000 system, a joystick and a controller. Whether you get 2 joysticks or 2 controllers, I'm not sure, but and on the back here, what's it got? Like, got quite a few ports on the back, to be fair. It's like Ethernet cable port, 2 HDMI's and 2 USB and a HDMI, I think. Is that an optical cable? Maybe.
All right, I need to look into this more. Interesting.
Yeah, but you know, try and thought I'd surprise you with that one.
Thank you.
That's okay. I've got one more story which I was going to end on. Unless you want to go first. If you've all done.
No, I'm done.
You done? Okay, final story. Yeah. Remember, we probably actually, I don't think you actually turned it into a video and put it up on a channel, so you probably actually got the footage somewhere, but I think we had recorded us one time and we was playing that, remember that cooler ball? Roll Away?
Yeah, Roll Away, yeah.
It was on PlayStation, it was like this puzzle game.
Yes.
And like, I remember when they brought like an emulator around, didn't you? And you was like, "Oh, pick one game, any game." And I was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, let me pick this one game, which I could never ever get anywhere else." Because when I got it all when they were doing, like, you know, on PlayStation 1, you could buy pirate discs and things like that to get your PS1.
Demo discs.
Yeah. So like when you pointed it, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then on the other week, I was on YouTube, just looking on the PlayStation thing. And I saw this, you know, thumbnail. I was like, that looks like that game. So I clicked on it, and the game's called The Gravity Trickster. That's what the game's called. So I clicked on the trailer, and it's like a homage to the original game. Now I tried to look online. I was like, has this person got a website? Has this person got... I couldn't find a website or anything for this game, right? And the only thing I found was a Facebook page. And the Facebook page had it says, oh, well, send us a message and we'll try and get back to you. So I sent them a message saying, hi, my name's Andrew. Big fan of the original one on PlayStation. Is this like a homage or a recreation of the PlayStation version? And I actually got a message back from them. They actually messaged me back saying, hi Andrew, thanks for contacting me. The game was inspired by Cooler World. I was a really big fan back then. There is no studio behind the game. I'm working on it by myself, and also an important thing to mention is I work on it as a hobby project. Due to these, I think it's understandable that I'm working on it for about 3 years now. Some gaps during the project. As I am not a game developer veteran, this is my first game. I know it still needs some care here and there, but I'm doing the best to make the game fun. The game mechanics are roughly the same, but I need a few new designs as well. I'll repeat that. The game mechanics are roughly the same, but I added a few new designs as well and a few new courses. It's still under development, so things could still change. It goes, if the feedback of the success of the PlayStation 4 version will be good, I'll keep working on a PS5 version. And it says, if you have any questions, contact me. And then this bloke, he says he didn't want to give me his name, but he says he's 29, and he's making this game all by himself. And I was like, as a homage, he's making it in his spare time. I mean, I thought it was quite fascinating how one person can make a game and get it onto the PlayStation. You know, I don't know what this guy's background is. I did ask him, would you like to do an interview and that? And he said maybe nearer the time. So maybe possibly later on near development, near release, he said that he might talk to us again.
All right.
But yeah, a bit of inside information there. Inside scoop.
I was almost speechless.
Yeah.
And I need to...
Now, I can't promise I'm going to be able to get something like this every time. But yeah.
Well done. Jesus. Yeah. That's quite nice. And I'm glad somebody actually trying to bring it back, you know?
Yeah, me too. I hope it gives just a whole new audience. And for any of you that are interested, I'll leave a link down below to the trailer. And if you look in the description of the trailer, I think there might be a link to their Facebook page. I think. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Hit the like on their video. You know, but I said to them, thanks for getting back to me. You know, you don't often get these people often reply. Especially to small people like me, because I'm a small person. I only have 22 subscribers. I'm so small.
Yeah, don't be too harsh on yourself. You're big the way you want to be big. You'll be small the way you think you're small.
Yeah, I mean, I'm joshing. I know I'm joshing.
Yeah, so good. Wow, actually, jeez. Is there any video we can see or anything?
There's a trailer out for the game. He hasn't given me any inside footage or anything like that.
What is it called?
It's called The Gravity Trickster.
The Gravity Trickster.
I originally wanted to find. First, it was just to find out who the game was being developed by. So I wanted to talk about it. I was wondering if it was the same games company. And I couldn't find out who this is, this is a link site to go to find out who the game was developed by.
Hold on, it's already on PlayStation.
It's not out yet.
But this this trailer, it's on PlayStation Euro, channel, and he's using the Unreal Engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer. I don't know where else. I mean, the trailer's probably been posted other places on YouTube. But the first place I saw it was on the PlayStation YouTube channel.
It looks just like the original.
Yeah, with a couple of bits added. Like, I'm sure I don't remember some of the groovy levels on some that they've added in. But yeah, I would definitely be buying that when that comes out, and we'll definitely be playing that on the channel, 100%.
Wow.
But yeah, thank you, whoever your name is. Because I say he didn't want to give me his name, but thank you if he is watching this. Thank you very much, and we look forward to playing your game. And would hopefully, if you want to give us an interview, we shall see. Watch this space.
I'm watching the trailer right now, and I'm almost done with it. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Cool.
No, good.
Well, should we wrap it up there? Shall we? I think I'm all done for subjects. I think I've gone through.
All squeezed out.
through everything, I think. But yeah, I'll try and have a bunch of subjects. Or we're gonna hopefully. Do we want to do this once a week?
Yeah, definitely once a week.
If we can, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, ideally, every Monday you will see the podcast. We're gonna record it on every Sunday.
Yeah.
So every Monday you will get you guys get the podcast, and this week was a bit chaotic because the lockdowns in UK is huge this time.
Yeah.
Not this time, but
you had to get the work in while you could, couldn't you? Because obviously where you work closes because of the lockdown.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's got
yeah. Andrew, it was wonderful to talking to you.
Yeah, this is real fun. It's real fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again. Yeah, definitely. It was interesting to hear some of the facts you had and some of the news reports your stories, should I say, your talkies.
My talkies.
And yes. I had my talkies.
That was nice. I really enjoyed that.
Me too.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you for listening.
Well, goodbye.
Subscribe, like it, comment if you need something to know.
Share.
Judge us the way you can.
We're also on social media as well, if anyone wants to follow us. We normally just post there with our videos, links to our videos and stuff. But I'm sure the more we grow our presence on there, the more we'll try and do on there. But yeah, if you try and interact, we'll try and respond. We'll do the best we can. And yeah, fingers crossed, big things here from the future.
Be gentle, please.
Be gentle. Very gentle.
Be gentle. I'm very sensitive.
I'm a very sensitive guy.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a good journey. One.